Here are 50 interesting and random rugby league facts, part 6, Origin edition. Number 1, Ben Kennedy has the best winning percentage in Origin history, winning 10 out of 13 games with a minimum of 10 games played. Number 2, Blake Ferguson has never scored an Origin try in his 9 games representing New South Wales, which does seem odd considering his career strike rate at club level is 110 tries in 207 games. Number 3, Queensland have 6 players that have scored more tries than the New South Wales top try scorers in Origin history. Billy Slater, Dale Shearer, Dane Gagai, Valentine Holmes, Darius Boyd and Greg Inglis have all scored more tries than Brian To'o, Jared Hayne, Josh Adokar and Michael O'Connor, who all sit on 11 tries each. Number 4, Matthew Johns never won an Origin game, going 0-4 in his Origin career. Number 5, Kurt Gidley captained New South Wales off the bench in Game 2 of the 2010 series, with Jared Hayne starting at fullback.
From the bench, but he captains the Blues for the 5th time. From his own line, Kurt Gidley has gone into the game, the captain, that's him with the ball in 14.
Number 6, Jordan McLean was selected to start Origin Game 3 in 2022, but did his hamstring in the lead-up and never played for New South Wales again.
That's going to be the hardest thing, is tell my young fellas that won't be playing this week.
Jacob Saifiti was his replacement and he actually scored a brilliant try.
Centre field on the 10, is something cooking here? You bet it is! Jacob Saifiti!
Number 7, every game of the 1991 Origin series was decided by 2 points, becoming the closest Origin series to date. Game 1 was 6-4 to Queensland, Game 2 was 14-12 to New South Wales, and Game 3 was also 14-12, but to Queensland.
Oh yes, he's got it! The big fella's done it!
Number 8, the top 10 Origin appearances for Accor Stadium are all Queenslanders, with Jared Hayne being the most from New South Wales, with 11 games at the stadium. Number 9, Dane Gagai won more games for Queensland than he did for the Knights in 2016. Gagai won 2 out of the 3 games he played for Queensland in the 2016 series and only 1 out of his 22 games for the Knights in 2016. Number 10, Cameron Munster has never won an Origin series with a mustache.
I haven't won. I've never won an Origin series with a mustache, so but I've won competitions with the Storm with one, so.
Number 11, Brad Fittler and Andrew Johns never won an Origin game as a halves pairing. They played 12 Origins together and 3 of them were as a halves pairing. Number 12, Daly Cherry Evans is the oldest player in Origin history, being 36 years of age for his most recent game. Number 13, 6 players have been sent off in Origin. Craig Greenhall in 1996, Gordon Tallis in 2000, Trent Waterhouse in 2009, Reece Walsh and Jerome Luai in 2023, and Joseph Soali'i in 2024. Number 14, Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow is the only player to have played in a different position in all 3 Origin games in a single series, which was in 2025, playing centre in Game 1, wing in Game 2, and fullback in Game 3.
Wants a kick, the hammer wants a bounce, the hammer gets whatever the hammer wants.
Number 15, 16-12 is also the most common scoreline in State of Origin history, happening 5 times, including Game 1 of the 1994 series where Mark Coyne scored that miracle try. Number 16, the highest crowd for State of Origin was in Game 2 of 2015 at the MCG, which was 91,513. Number 17, a K-pop group wore a Queensland jersey in a live performance. Number 18, in 2017, New South Wales kept the same team for all 3 games without any changes. Number 19, Steve Rogers played for New South Wales, whilst his son Matt Rogers played for Queensland. Number 20, brothers Corbin and Tarek Sims were both eligible for 2 different states despite being 2 years apart in age. Tarek played Origin for New South Wales, but Corbin is eligible for Queensland but didn't play Origin. Number 21, Brett Finch was the Blues' 5th choice halfback for Game 1 in 2006. Craig Gower was injured, Matt Orford declined, and both Trent Barrett and Andrew Johns didn't want to come out of representative retirement. Finch wasn't even the starting halfback for his club 6 weeks beforehand, with Jamie Soward starting at halfback for the Roosters' first 4 games of the season. Finch was at a pub drunk the Tuesday night when he got the call that he was selected for New South Wales, and as most of us know, he scored a try and kicked the match-winning field goal.
It's got the heart. It's got the legs. I think it's there. Yes, it's there.
Number 22, Queensland forward Dave Taylor reportedly fell out of bed and busted his head in Origin camp in 2012. He had to train with a strapped head, and he ultimately started at second row in Game 2 of the series. When asked about this on the Unfiltered with Andy Raymond podcast, he responded with this.
Maroons 2012, Coolum. You turn up at training with your head bandaged. And the official story was Dave fell out of bed. It's 2020, 8 years on. You can now tell the real story. And I'm going to call bullshit if I think you're starting to lie.
Let's just say I'm not divorced yet.
Number 23, New South Wales forward Robbie Kearns fell off a horse, broke his collarbone and cut his head open during a New South Wales bonding camp in 1999. He missed the series and a large portion of the 1999 season.
Long story short, my horse is about 10 foot tall, never ridden a horse before. The guy said, righto, we're going up to that top gate up the end, and sure enough, Terry kicked his horse in the guts and it took off, but because they were all trail ride horses, all the horses just took off after one after another, and I do remember just coming up behind another horse that stopped dead in the track, and mine basically went to overtake it, but not knowing how to handle a horse at full speed. The horse kept going that way, I went that way, and they said from behind, it looked like Superman flying through the sky with Mars behind me like this, and sure enough, broke my collarbone and cut up all my head. And
Number 24, Queensland won Game 2 of the 1992 series after playing with 11 players in the first half. Both Martin Bella and Peter Jackson were sin-binned, and Alan Langer kicked a field goal to win the match 5-4. Number 25, Jonathan Thurston played the most Origins consecutively with 36 Origins in a row. Number 26, Reece Walsh was set to debut in Game 2 of the 2021 Origin series, playing only 7 NRL games, but he did his hamstring during the week, ruling him out for the game. Number 27, following from the previous fact, Ronaldo Muatalo was set to debut in Game 2 of the 2021 Origin series, but was deemed ineligible, with the NRL CEO saying, "The Origin rules are clear. If you are born outside of Queensland or New South Wales, you must reside in one of the states before your 13th birthday." After further investigation, Ronaldo does not meet that criteria. Xavier Coates was the man who eventually played in that position. Number 28, Gary Larson has played the most Origins without scoring a try, playing 19 Origins with 0 tries. Number 29, Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow is the only player to score in 6 Origin games consecutively, spanning from his debut game in Game 3 of 2021 to Game 2 of the 2024 series. Number 30, Greg Alexander is the most capped Origin player without winning a game, playing 6 Origins with 0 wins. Number 31, Brett Mullins is the most capped Origin player that has never lost a game, playing 5 Origins, winning all 5. Number 32, Steve Menzies and Lindsay Collins are the only bench players to win the Man of the Match award in Origin history. Menzies won it in Game 3 of the 1996 series, and Collins won it in Game 2 of the 2023 series. Number 33, 2018 New South Wales coach Brad Fittler phoned Ryan James to tell him that he was playing Origin, only to call him later to backflip on his decision. James was called on Sunday morning, telling him to pack his bags for camp. Fittler then called James again Sunday night, saying he was no longer needed. James had a flight booked to Sydney and was cancelled last minute. David Klemmer was ultimately selected ahead of James for Game 1 of the 2018 series. Number 34, James Tedesco's first game as captain in first grade was for New South Wales. Before this, he had never captained a single game in the NRL. Number 35, the 100th Origin game was Game 1 in 2024, and the Queensland number 11 jersey was rested in honour of the late Arthur Beetson. Chris McQueen played second row and wore jersey number 18 on the day. Number 36, Mel Meninga has lost the most State of Origin games with 17 losses. series. Number 37, Nate Miles pooed in a hotel corridor. It was after he attended a junior club's function in July of 2009 where he went back to the hotel room, found he was locked out and pooed in the hallway. He copped a 6-week ban and missed Origin 3. Number 38, Matty Johns found out he was dropped for Game 2 of the 1998 series from his brother Andrew Johns at a pub where Joey got a phone call about the Game 2 team. He hung up the phone and goes to Matty and says, "By the way, you're dropped." Number 39, following from the previous fact, Matty Johns was a late call-up for Origin 3 in 1998, and he had to sneak onto an aeroplane to get to Sydney for the game. The New South Wales team didn't book him a ticket, and Blues coach Tommy Rododicus refused to acknowledge that Johns couldn't make it. Matty tells the story about how he solved the problem.
Newcastle Airport and get down here, we need you. And I'm like, yep, okay, so I packed my bags.
How exciting.
Walk up to the lady, she goes, can I help you? I said, yes, just got a ticket under John's. She goes, okay, no, we haven't got a booking. So I ring Tommy. I say, Tommy, it's Matty. Yeah, mate, where are you? Mate, there's no booking. Oh, yeah, mate, just get on the flight. We'll look
But
after
he
it.
hadn't even booked the
That book.
ticket.
So I go up to the lady against it. She goes, oh, yeah. And I said, look, this is the situation. It's for the State of Origin. They haven't made a booking. She goes, right. She said, we're full. And I've gone, oh, no. So I ring Tommy again. Tommy, yeah, mate. It's not that you booked. He goes, yeah, just get on the flight. I said, mate, the flight's full. He said, mate, just get on the flight. Just get on. And I'm like, Tommy,
It doesn't work that way,
it's
mate.
full. So as I'm talking to Tommy, I can see the lady behind the deck. She's talking to one of the pilots. And the pilot's sort of looking at me and they're having a discussion. So I get off and I'm thinking, I'm just going to have to get a taxi and just drive down to Sydney. And the pilot says to me, Matty, no problem. What we'll do, we'll get you on the flight. You can sit on the floor of the cockpit between me and the co-pilot. So I flew down the day of the Origin and I'm sitting like the little kid, kindergarten kid, sitting in between the captain and the co-pilot on the floor.
Number 40, Jonathan Thurston was the only Queenslander to play in every game of Queensland's 8-in-a-row series wins. Number 41, 9 of Queensland's 13 coaches have played for Queensland. Number 42, 5 out of New South Wales' 16 coaches have played for New South Wales. Number 43, the Blues didn't win a series for the entire duration of the TV series How I Met Your Mother was on air. Number 44, Game 1 of the 1995 series is the lowest scoring Origin of all time, with Queensland winning 2-0. Number 45, Game 3 of the 2015 Origin series was the biggest winning margin in Origin history, with Queensland winning 52-6. Number 46, it took 8 Origins for Nathan Cleary to have a try assist. He got his first try assist in the deciding Game 3 of the 2020 series.
Allen goes up and comes down without it.
Number 47, Brent Tate's last ever game of professional rugby league was Game 2 of the 2014 series. Number 48, in Game 1 of the 2001 series, 4 players scored a try on debut: John Doyle, Chris Walker, John Buttigieg, and Carl Webb.
Out Webb, and Webb shrugs off a tackle. That'll Croker. Webb goes forward.
Number 49, Ben Eichen heard he was playing Origin for the first time from his dad, who heard it on the radio, who thought there was another Ben Eichen on the Gold Coast. Eichen tells the story on Fox League.
They got to the bench and they read out Ben Eichen from the Gold Coast Seagulls, number 14. And when my phone rang about half a second after my name was read out, I assumed it was for me. It was. I picked it up. It was my old man. And this is no word of a lie. The first thing he said to me was, "Is there another Ben Eichen on the Gold Coast?" About 5 seconds later, it rang back and it was my mum. And she said, "What's wrong? What's wrong? Your father's crying." I said, "No, I've been picked in the Queensland State of Origin team." She said to me, "Oh, your father thinks he's made it." Anyway, so...
Number 50, Australian actor Ben Lawson snuck a Maroons and Cowboys jersey onto American Netflix show Firefly Lane. So, what did you think of our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, chuck us a like on Facebook and this video, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel for more Rugby League Countdowns.